Have you ever wondered what happens to those entities that are grounded in a place where the land changes over time? Do they remain? Do they even know what's going on around them in their own plane? And how do people cope when their modern building makes the news for a series of hauntings? Feels like I'm being followed. Whoa. Whoa. Who's the poltergeist? Make one of these seats, one of these chairs move. This is on a site with a lot of history. To answer all this, we need to go back. It's always assumed that the modern day buildings that we use each day aren't haunted, and for that kind of stuff you need to go to haunted castles, graveyards and old manor houses. The places we visit every day can sit above somewhere that an incredible event has once taken place, their memories ingrained into time. Yes, this is a History of the Land episode. This is Stockton, a small market town in Teesside just outside of Middlesbrough. In fact, the history of this place goes back a lot longer than its neighbour. An Anglo-Saxon village existed here nearly 1,000 years before the industrial town of Middlesbrough was established on what was once farmland. A market has taken place here every Wednesday since 1310 and still takes place today. And the site of this shopping centre and hotel was once the location of Stockton Castle. The first written mention of this place was in 1376, a manor house given to the bishops of Durham, although it quite possibly goes back much further. Some stonework discovered here is estimated to date back to around the 1150s. And this building was significant too, likely a fine manor house fit for royalty, and we know this because King John of England stayed here 3 times, and later on Edward I. There is a saying of something of high standard is fit for a king. Staiths were added in 1515, meaning that boats could dock and guests with goods would have a way of reaching the castle. It also had a farm, meaning that whoever lived here could keep livestock, a park, an orchard. It was walled and a moat was later added. It also had a chapel, a barn, a chamber, great halls, north and west towers and battlements. In 1534, Henry VIII held garrison here. It's also a place where local bishops stayed in the summer of 1597 to avoid the plague which was rife around Stockton. A year later, the building was badly damaged by a severe fire. It was garrisoned again in 1640, and within a year, locals living by complained about a forcible seizure of their goods and violent behaviour of troops. The manor house was now a fully fortified building and was first referenced as a castle. However, in 1644, it was captured by the Scots, who occupied this place for 2 years, essentially having full control of Stockton. By the time they left, it was a ruined state, and soon it was completely destroyed at the orders of Oliver Cromwell. This was likely to have been the castle's bloodiest era. Fighting would have taken place here, and it was also quite possibly the site of executions, but this cannot be historically verified. In fact, not much about this castle exists. No paintings or drawings from the time era exist, and these are the only drawings that people have done based on assumptions and guesswork. A lot of the original stonework is said to have been used in nearby buildings, especially around Finkel Street, and some places still bear reference to a castle, such as Moat Street nearby. The castle is said to closely resemble that of Bolton Castle in North Yorkshire, in terms of size and its shape, so by looking at pictures of that, we can kind of guess what Stockton Castle would have looked like. In fact, a large number of people living in the area seem so surprised to find out that a castle even existed here, despite the name of the shopping centre being a reference to it and the local football team having a castle on its crest. A theatre was built on the site of the castle, and it was called Castle Theatre, which became the Empire Theatre in 1911, before later becoming a music hall. Rumours were rife, and there was a myth that an old tunnel from the castle era still existed beneath the theatre, and children would often go searching for it whilst their parents attended functions. And as most theatres do, it was largely rumoured to have been haunted. This part of Stockton would later become a shopping district looking like this. It was known for having the widest high street in the whole of Britain. And much to the dismay of many locals living here, these shops were flattened to make way for the modern shopping centre of the time. In 1965, two 12th century drains were discovered on this site during a dig, and evidence of a fire was also discovered, probably dating to around the building's destruction. In 1973, construction of the Castlegate shopping centre began, and some of the tunnels and human remains underneath here were discovered. The shopping centre did divide the community. Some hated the idea of a historic shopping district making way for something so bland and boring, whilst others enjoyed the convenience of lots of new shops that were undercover. This shopping centre served the community for 50 years until its closure in 2022. Stories between security staff were frightening. Many reported hearing medieval music at night, seeing shadow figures in some of the building's dark corridors, and a little girl was seen on many occasions at night when the building was closed, mainly on the top floors. One cafe at the rear of the building, known as the Galley, even claimed to experience poltergeist activity in the form of glasses smashing, making local news in the Teesside area in the early 2000s. This is a place that wouldn't benefit financially from this kind of tourism, so it's interesting that these stories exist and continue to be told for many years. And this isn't the only shopping centre with ghostly goings on. Take a look at this. It's a leaflet from Derby where action at council level involving the Bishop of Derby was taken because so many retail spaces were reporting paranormal activity. It was so severe that several blessings in the shops all across this building took place, all of which experiencing very similar activity. The shopping centre is built on the site of a battlefield. Before we go any further, why not subscribe to the Dead Air channel, where there are plenty of paranormal investigations from haunted buildings from across the UK and further afield. Tonight I will be sharing this investigation with another team, Alan Robson's Night Owls. They'll be downstairs whilst I'll be upstairs, so there will be no noise contamination. It was listening to Alan's radio ghost hunts in the 90s that really got me interested in this field, so it's an honour to be sharing this location with him. The Castlegate shopping centre is in its final days before closure, and we are the last people to get inside for this exclusive investigation before it shuts its doors and is demolished for good. I went up onto the top floor of the mall while Alan and the Night Owls were underneath this building in some of the storage rooms and tunnels below. So guys, welcome to the inside of the Castlegate shopping centre. Now we do have a little bit of light in here tonight, so it's probably not worth going into full night vision just yet. But I'm going to show you a little bit around, and I'm going to show you some of the areas where we do get some reported hauntings in here. This is the upstairs area. If you've ever been shopping here, the car park where you'd come in from the upstairs, there's like a multi-storey outdoor bit where you go round and round and round. You come up, over there is the ticket machine, but it's up here where security guards keep seeing the apparition of a young girl. We don't know who she is. She's been seen so many times in here, and then obviously you look down and there is the main shopping centre. So we're going to do a bit of work up here. We're going to see what we get, and hopefully we can find out who is haunting this place before it gets knocked down. I'm going to take you for a little walk around the shopping centre. Now we are hearing a few little noises. I think there's some kind of generator on. I'm not entirely sure on that. anyone that's walked around this place during the daytime. Spencer Market, you know that Marks and Spencer's has some heritage to this place. Over there it's quite light. We've got a little cafe area. And down here. Okay, I'm hearing noises down here already. Outside where's Galley? Peacocks. Around. This is Spencer Market. We have got this place completely to ourselves in here. Tonight we've got the Night Owls team down below us in the bowels of this place. Now this is the market where one of the security guards says that someone whispers in his ear. He believes it was a cleaner. However, they've checked the CCTV cameras and proved to him that it wasn't. I'm hearing some sort of generator. I think it's that. Okay, so we've solved that. Cafe Express. You get lost in this place. You get lost in this place. Who is the little girl ghost? That is what I want to know. She haunts this main area. Is there any spirits in here tonight? Come forward. I'll introduce myself. My name is Rob. I just want to come and talk to you. I want to know why you're in this building. Oh, that must be the security camera that the security guard had to go to prove that nobody was messing about. You can get lost down here. You can get really lost. I'm going to go up there later on. That's where they see it. It's like a little maze of places down here. We're going to get some equipment out and we're going to see if we can contact any spirits in here. We are using a spirit portal communication device. We're going to see if we can get anyone to come forward and talk to us. Let's try it. Up here, we're upstairs. We're not using night vision up here because there is a bit of street light coming in from outside. So let's go. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Rob. I mean absolutely no disrespect. I just want to come and talk to you. We've got a REM pod down there as well. Is there anybody with me in here? Come forward. Can you say your name? Who's the little girl? Who's the little girl? People see you up here. In the shopping centre. Who are you? Can you come and talk to me? Can you tell me your name? Use this device that I have in my hand. It's got lots of sounds on it. You can make words using it. Come forward. Why are you in this place? Can you not move on? Hello? Are you something to do with the castle? Are you from the castle? Can you talk to me and tell me where you are? Were you here before the shopping centre? Can you see this little black box that I have on the floor? Can you come and touch it? Can you bring your energy through to it? Let it go off. I'll show you how it works. Watch. I'll copy what I do. If you touch it, you can make it light up, you can make it flash. It goes off. Did you die in the shopping centre? Did something happen to you in here? Are you something to do with the theatre? You know what they say, every theatre's got a ghost. Is that your voice I can hear? No? You've got nothing to do with the theatre. Can you tell me your name? What happened to you in here? Can you tell me, did you die naturally? Was it natural causes? Meanwhile, I was totally oblivious that directly beneath this building, the Night Owls team were getting poltergeist activity.
Who's that? Is that you, Tony? I don't know what that was up here. Hang on. I don't know. Something down here. What? I don't know what it was. It sounded like a huge clunk.
Whilst moving to another location, I could hear what I believe to be a woman's voice and the faint sound of a door closing. Believing this may be somebody else in the building, or even Alan coming to check on the location, I decided to go and see where they are, only to find they were absolutely miles away in another part of the building. There's nobody around. There's literally nobody around. I don't know where they are. This place is weird. Stuff like little noises, so I know the team from Night Owls are in a completely different area. I've just been down. Eventually found them. They're not even in the same section of the building. We're hearing noises up here. As I was walking down there, I heard a woman's voice talking to what sounded like it was in the conversation type tone. And I honestly can't explain that. That was weird. I'm just going to move the static GoPro camera. I'm going to put it in another area just so that it's picking up maybe up here. Okay, we're going to go down. I've still got the REM pod up there. This is a place where... Is anybody up here with me? Can you show yourself? We can hear you. I've got the night vision, by the way. I just think it's a bit easier for turning the camera around. And so these doors are locked, okay? Nobody is in this building other than one security man who is way outside in a little security office, and the Night Owls team who are in a bit that we're going to do a swap around later on. Can you show yourself to me, please? We can hear you. Who's the little girl up here? Turn the camera around. Who's the little girl that gets spotted up here? Maybe you're not a child. Maybe there's someone else up here as well. Quite light down here. These are lights that we've got no control over. So I'm going to turn the night vision off for now. Okay. Is there anybody with me down here? I keep hearing noises. These shutters, do these make a noise? Yes, they do. Now, yeah, there is this noise. It's like a constant humming. Can you show yourself to me? Spirits who haunt this place. There's John Walker down here from... meant to be haunting the old Boots store. This site has got a lot of history, and you can understand why things kick off around here. Let's go back up. No, let's go round again. This was a castle. This was someone's, it was a, it's been a home, it's been a... Oh, we can go down here. It's been a theatre at some point. And obviously a lot of buildings were on this site that have since been demolished and made way for this shopping centre to be built here. I'm going to get the app out. I'm going to get the ITC communication device going again. Let's see if we can speak to anybody. Feels like I'm being followed.
Whoa. Whoa. Please tell me you heard that. Hello? 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 Who did that? Can you do it again? Let's go. Feels like I'm being followed. Whoa. Whoa. Please tell me you heard that. Hello? Hello? Let's go. Who made that noise? Why are you still here in the shopping centre? Why? Why haven't you moved on? What is up here? We'll go. Well, it's shut. There shouldn't be anybody inside the shop. Tell you what, keeping the lights on all night's not good for the environment, is it? We're kind of like at the end of the mall. Who's with me? Who made that noise? Let's go up here. Actually, no. Let's go where that noise was. I want to know who did that. I want to know who made that bang. Can you tell me your name? Stand here. Well, this is just outside. Can you make the noise for me again? Is there somebody in the shop? Can't really see in. Is there someone in there? Tell me your name, please. A lot of shops are closing because the shopping centre, which you can see on that map just here, is closing. It's going to become a park. Who's here? No, I mean, that could be purely natural. That could just be metal cooling down, contracting. That's the right word. There might be an absolutely, totally normal explanation. Oh my God. Oh my God. I saw the reflection. Let me just show you what I saw. I'm walking along and I see a figure standing. And it's this fella. Obviously, in the UK, we do this a lot. We put little stickers in the window. Oh my God. Oh my God. Home bargains, you got me. You got me. Floor's really wet down here as well. if there's any spirit, if there's any people who can hear me, you can tell me that you're here by hitting on the shutters. They make a noise. Listen, this is what happens when you hit them. Try that for me, please. One thing we're not doing tonight, faking it. Can a spirit come and talk to me and tell me who you are? I am just outside of where I heard the noise again earlier on in the night. Turn the camera around so you can see both sides. We've got doors rattling. I'm hearing this off camera as well. It's this shutter. I don't think it leads out to the outside, because if you look, we're kind of to the side of Home Bargains. So it's going to be a corridor that goes down in the back of a shop. Is there anyone on the other side of this door? Is anybody in here? Make it move. Can you bang on it like this? Step back. I keep hearing noises in this area. Who is here with me? Who's in the shopping centre? It can't be the wind. This is not an outside door. This should just literally lead to some sort of back storeroom. This place is so weird. This place is so weird. It's the least scariest place I've ever been to record content for you guys, and it's the place that's just got me the chills so much.
I was hearing strange noises in the mall, and it turns out beneath this building, the night owls were too.
What's that? This is ridiculous. Footstep over here. It's up above. No, there is one just here. This is ridiculous.
I go into a former cafe out the back of this building, which made local news because of its poltergeist activity before it closed several years ago.
Okay, one of the places where I'm allowed to come and record is in, I'm just going to close this door behind me. It's an old, oh, there's no door. It's an old abandoned cafe. Now, we've heard stories that the staff here have experienced stuff. While this was an active cafe, it's now completely left. First thing I'm seeing is a child's seat. Oh, crash mats down here. Oh. Is anybody with me in here? Can you make some sort of noise? Like what you did when people used to come in here? This was the old kitchen. This was one of the areas where staff used to get things smashed. Dripping noises. I've never worked in a cafe before. Can somebody make a noise down here? This place just shut one day. The staff were given absolutely zero notice that it was closing. I think we need to take some photos. Flash on. Flash on, there we go. Okay. See what comes out. Flash. If you're going to be in the photo, Spirit, I'm taking it now. Stand in front of me. Flash. Is anybody in here with me? Flash. Got to be really, really careful. In here, is not a place that is too safe. Whoa. And that's one of the reasons why, like I said, this place was just literally closed down. It's not. You find a torch. There we go. What is that? Oh, it's a plug. Something's obviously been here. I need to watch out for that. What is all this? And then through here is the main. Oh, this is the bar area. Is there any spirits in here? Running water. So we've got cars going past. We have to be mindful of that. We do have light outside here in Stockton. Broken glass. This is some kind of... Oh, it's all wet. Kitchen area. Oh, I've done a big circle, haven't I? I've just done a big circle. This place has just not been maintained ever since it closed. But they get poltergeist activity and noises. What's in here? It's a toilet. It's obviously still running, still connected, which is good to know. Who's the poltergeist? Make one of these seats, one of these chairs move. Who haunts the place? Oh, this is the old one. Oh, look at all this smashed glass everywhere. Such a sad state, isn't it? This place could have been full of people eating their lunch. Any spirits, come forward, please. I'd love to get your presence. Okay, I've set some equipment up. We've got an EMF meter and one of the high chairs that the kids would have sat in. We've also got a REM pod, static REM pod down there on the floor. You can see it just there on night vision. We might as well speak to any entity. We've got all sorts of broken glass on the floor as well. If anyone can communicate with me, can you do so by, I don't want to say this, I don't want it to happen, but if it means I get some sort of interaction with you, can you kick some glass? Can you smash some? You see this little box on the floor? Watch what happens when you touch it. You see how it's alarmed? Go and make the noise. Look at this one. got a little box here. If you put your energy through it, it tells me that there's energy there. If there's anybody who would like to communicate with me, I'm going to take this actually and maybe put it out of view. So we've got the REM pod on one side of the room. And that Christmas decorations just chucked. This place has just been left for at least 4 or 5 years. Okay, we've got the EMF meter. It's down there. We've got phones going to go on to flight mode so that we can't cause any problems, we can't interact. There we go. Phone went on the flight mode just as it flashed a little bit there. And as you can see, there we go. Phone is on flight mode. Is there any spirits in this room? Oh, I think that was a car headlight that just caused that flash there. Yeah. We are obviously by a main road. I did an EMF sweep of this place before and got no fluctuations, but if anyone wants to come and talk, I want to know who throws things around. Bag of nails. Can you make your presence known? Throw something to me. Just as if it was the last day of work, all the bits of paper still here. Who's with me? Who's the poltergeist? Did you throw anything off this bar? Can you do it again? What's behind here? Oh, it leads back out. I'm losing my sense of direction in this place. I can't go through that. Don't know what's through there. Poor staff came in here one day and just got told they were finished. You've got to think, what type of company would do that, treat their staff that way. That's terrible. Who's the poltergeist? Who throws things around? Can you throw something like that brush, that broom? Oh, what's up these stairs? More doors. So chilling up here. Let's get some communication up. Oh, it's like a little meeting room. Cups. Spirit, come and talk to me using this device I've got. Who's in here? Can you smash one of those cups for me? Move one of those cups. What's your name? Ladies' toilet. Is there anybody with me? Are you from the castle? Are you from the theatre? No? Castle? Turn right. Did you work in here? Yes. How long ago did you work in here? Did you die here? Something happened. Stairs? These are the stairs. What happened at the stairs? Did you take your life? Did you fall? Did you fall down the stairs? Can you slam a door? I can hear you whispering. Who's here? I'm trying to find you. My name's Rob. I just want to find out who's here. I want to prove that you're here. Do you have a name? I'm going to list some dates. Are you from the 20th century? Are you from the 19th century? Were you here before the shopping centre was built? Yeah? How many people are here? How many people are here? It's gone quiet around here. It's up here. It's up here. How many people are in here? I tell you what, come with me. Can you mess with any of my equipment? Can you bring your energy through? Whoa. The hell? I don't know whether that was something I kicked by accident. That sounded like a noise as I walked past that children's chair. What's down here? So you were here before the Galley? Yes? Just shoes just left here. This place is just abandoned, literally.
It was time to change round. Night owls went up into the shopping mall, whilst I went into the small storage rooms at the bottom of the building, where they were experiencing poltergeist activity earlier in the night.
There? That was a door. It sounded like the door behind you, Tony. I think it sounds like it's up above one. Is it? But that's definitely derelict. It's all the time. Yeah, cars go by.
I've come to the other location where people experience what I can only describe as poltergeist activity, stones being thrown, little pieces of broken tiles, stuff gets chucked. Also, a paranormal group came in here with a thermal imaging camera and captured a figure in here. Again, this is on a site with a lot of history. Let's have a little look around. Is anybody with me in here tonight? I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Rob. I'm a paranormal investigator. I've just come to see who's here. It's impossible to walk without crunching on things. Oh dear. Oh, look at that. Face on the floor. Oh, it's not nice, is it? Not nice. What's through here? We've got a lift. No lift shaft. Do not use lift. Okay. Is anybody with me on these stairs? I feel like I need to be as low as possible in this building, just simply to take some pictures. Flash. Flash. Okay. Is anybody with me? Is anybody down here? I want to know who the shadow figure is. I want to know who the little girl is that people see in these out of bounds areas. The door's just going to close behind me. We'll hear it boom in a second. Is a spirit with me? Can you move something? Can you throw something? I'm asking you nicely. There's going to be a flash in a second. I'm guessing this room is nothing more than a storage area, or it's been a storage area. I'm going to try using the thermal imaging camera in here, because a group did come here a few years ago before the COVID pandemic hit and did capture the outline of a figure on the camera. In fact, I'll tell you what we'll do first. We'll try and get some spirit communication. We'll use the ITC device. Let's fire it up. Let's go. And we're going to see if anyone will come and speak to me tonight. I'll introduce myself, if I haven't already done so. I'm Rob. Come and say hello to me. Is anybody with me down here? Can you touch my black box on the floor? If you can touch that black box just there, the alarm will go off. Who's here? How many people are here? 3? Did you say 3? Yeah. Can you tell me your name? Did you die here on this land? Is this where your death? Are you buried down here? No? Are you linked to this building in any way? That was a drain that made that boom sound, I think. Yeah. That wasn't paranormal. Debunked. Who's here? Can you show yourself to me, please? I need proof that you're here. I can't hear what you're trying to say. You sound northern. I can hear a little Geordie accent in that. I can hear vocal tone coming through. Are you from the northeast? Are you from Teesside? Are you from Stockton? Are you from the castle? Are you from the theatre? You're from the shopping centre? Did you work in the shopping centre? I'm going to get the thermal imaging camera out and we can try and see if we can map or make contact with any, heat signatures in this building. Is anybody in the room? I'm in total darkness. I'm trying to see if I can see any temperature change in the room. It's looking about 25, 24 degrees. Trying to make my way forward a little bit. Oh, hang on now. Something blue just went across the front of the thermal imaging camera. I wasn't really focused on it with my eyes at the time. If that was you, can you stand in front of me? Directly in front of me. Can you show yourself to me? Whoa, 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 whoa. Something's standing over there. Something is standing on my... What the hell? It's moving. It's moving. Hello? Can you move? Can you walk across the room? On night vision it's showing... I can see it. I can't see it on night vision, I can see it on thermal. If that's you moving... Okay, we're about 1:52 in, just for the record, so I can find this again. I swear I saw something. If that was you... Can you show yourself to me? Whoa, 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 whoa. Something standing over there.
In what has been probably the most active part of this building, what you are looking at is a human-shaped heat temperature that is colder than the rest of the room, as you can see on the scale, moving slightly on the screen. I cannot explain this. Even when we freeze it, you can see at this point the camera is registering this signature as being a full 1 degree colder than the rest of the air temperature in this room. As you can see, there is nobody in the room. If another person was standing there, you would see a heat signature that would be red and would be much warmer than the rest of the air in the room. I returned back to Stockton in 2023 to have a look at the demolition of the Castlegate shopping centre. I couldn't help but wonder, if there was something in this building, what happens to it when this building gets destroyed? Does it stay on the land? Does it move on? Does it fade away as the bricks and stone that made this place get crushed and sent away? Will this new area that's going to be redeveloped into a park also be haunted? Just what will happen? I decided to give one last try of GhostTube Seer, an AI app which uses the magnetometers on the phone sensor to try and detect if it can pick up anything in the area.
What time is it where you are? What year is it?
If you've liked this video, please like and subscribe to the Dead Air channel. There is also a link of how you can watch Night Owls on their weekly ghost live streams. That has all been linked in the description below.